please make it very, very loud for Sammy Obeid. Come on! I was the last comic's his older brother. His older, shorter, less cool brother.
Brown comics.
And I'm a brown comics. Fuck
Brown
yeah.
comics.
My guy. Fuck, dude. I love San Francisco nowadays. You know what I mean? It used to be like the PC city, and now like the motherfuckers who can afford it are like, brown motherfuckers! Thank you, bro. Thank you. Support brown comedy. Am I right? Fuck, dude. Oh, and he stood up, baby! Thanks for coming out and supporting local comedians on a Sunday, man. That means a lot. It means a lot to us. It makes me a little concerned for you, but it means a lot. Because we're all struggling right now in some sense, right? I have a side hustle. I'm a fitness instructor. Yeah, I teach a fitness class just for men. We teach men how to not ejaculate inside of women unintentionally. Yeah, it's a lot of hips, yeah. It's called pull-outies. Yeah. Bring your own towel. It's a good finish right there, huh? I was watching Fox News because it helps with the writer's block, and did you hear about Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who filled 2 planes, not one, 2 aircraft with migrants and flew them to Martha's Vineyard as a political stunt, offered them jobs, right? And people were like, "That's so funny. That was a good move." Like, I'm gonna say that was a little bit fucked up. Right? And in September, too, of all months. Right? As if September needs another Republican inside job that reroutes 2 planes. Now I gotta remember 9/11 and 9/14. Thanks, DeSantis. I'm running out of dates here. I'm actually making shirts for the 2024 election. I already made shirts for both sides. One says Ron DeSantis 1924, because that's the year he's living in, and the other one says Biden 2024. But if you look closely, it says Biden 1942 to 2024. Yeah. Speaking of good topics that bring everybody together, the Queen died. Some people very happy about that. Noticing a racial trend by my eyes. No, the Queen died. A lot of people very upset. A lot of people cried when the Queen died. I didn't, but I cried when Tupac died. So I get it. Tupac was like the Queen. Yes! Tupac and the Queen, very similar. They don't get compared enough. Both controversial figures, both associated with some international thuggery, and both died by 96. Tupac and the Queen. I know, people get angry, like, how dare you compare those two? Tupac was one of the greats. I know, I get it. Some people are touchy about colonialism. Like, don't worry, I actually stole this joke from an Indian comic. So it's perfectly safe. They're saying that fascism is on the rise in America. But the good news is most people don't know what that means. So can you be affected by something you don't know what it is? I asked my friend, I was like, do you know what fascism is? It involves the face, right? He said he thought it involves the face. I was like, what do you think about Mussolini? He's like, I love that pasta. This is bad. I want to give a shout out to the people in Iran right now, standing up against their government, protesting the murder of Mahsa Amini. For those of you not familiar, a young woman was killed 2 weeks ago for not wearing her hijab. And for those of you not cultured at all, hijab is basically, it's like a hoodie, basically. It's like a hoodie. I know it's not the best way to describe it, but one of my friends was like, see, that would never happen in America. I'm like, yeah, you're right, because in America, they kill you for having the hoodie on. People are dying over dress codes everywhere. Can't we let this begin the discussion, or at least finish it once and for all, that dress codes of any kind are stupid as fuck? People should be able to wear whatever they want to wear. And I know you're like, Sammy, we can see your outfit. We know you think that way. Because dress codes of any kind, they always come from men, right? Who know the least about fashion. This makes no sense that men are choosing the dress. I've never heard of a woman enforcing dress code on other men. Aside from all my exes, I've never heard of it. And it's always men asking women to cover up. And it's so bullshit because we know these cover-up rules, they aren't about religion. They aren't about morality. Every cover-up rule traces back to a weak man who can't control his little dick. Okay? That's all it is. In the workplace, in public, at Disney World, at a comedy club. It's fucking ridiculous. It's always coming from a weak man. It's like we make it seem like, oh, the woman's body is the problem. No, the problem's in here. This is where the dirty is. We need a hijab for men's brains. That's what we need. Some of you men need a job and a hijab. A real man embraces whatever a woman wears and tells her it looks amazing, even if it does not, okay? Even if it looks like shit. That's what you do. What I'm saying is defund the fashion police, okay? By the way, this is not an attack on religion. I just want to make sure. I respect every faith that does not knock at my door, okay? And it's not a knock on hijab either. This isn't a low blow, it's a high jab, all right? Wear what you want. But he got it, fantastic. Brown comics, baby. Fuck yeah, dude. This guy studies our culture, he's ready! Go Browns, man, we're in Cleveland. Live from Cleveland, baby. It's so crazy that the West Coast is in a long-term drought, and then the rest of the country is just flooding in water, right? Every time I see a flood or a hurricane on the East Coast, like I'm both like terrified and jealous at the same time. And I don't like feeling that way. Why have we not yet created a transcontinental pipeline that takes water from the east to the west? I know you're like, Sammy, the government's not going to pay for a pipeline that doesn't carry oil. Okay, fine. Maybe we can't afford a pipe. What about a fucking half pipe, dude? Right? All right, I'm going to cut to the chase. I'm running for president in 2036, and I'm going to build an aqueduct that takes water from the flooded east to the thirsty west, all right? We're going to build a duct, and Mexico's going to pay for it. We're going to build a duct along the southern border. It's going to double as a duct and a border. Because if you can swim across an aqueduct, you deserve to be in this country, all right? Those aren't illegals. That's our future Olympic swimming team right there. No, we're going to build a duct, and it's going to be amazing. And I already got the motto, duct or we're fucked. Done. Done. Thanks so much for coming out to the Punchline tonight. You're amazing. Especially school shootings. Okay. Ooh. You would have think Colorado would be quicker on that one. If you had to give some words of wisdom to aspiring teachers, what would you tell them?
Get out while you can.
Get out while you can! Wow! Is there anything I haven't talked about tonight you guys want to hear about?
School.
School. Okay. Ooh. Okay. School. Yes. Yes. School. Do you have a preference? If you want to stick with elementary, do you want to do?
Teacher.
What's that?
Being a teacher.
Being a teacher. Oh, did you know I was a teacher? Oh shit! For the teachers, huh? It is for teachers, not people. Oh, everybody in Denver is a teacher, huh? Yes, I was a teacher. That was my second job. I quit teaching to do stand-up. That shows you how little that pays. You guys have too real for all of us. But that teaching was my second job. My first job, I was a pot dealer. So I have come quite a ways. Isn't that crazy? This was when it was illegal. I went from drug dealer to teacher. I was reverse Breaking Bad. I was the opposite. So yeah, I love teaching. Are you a teacher? Mm-hmm. What do you teach?
Computer science.
Fuck yeah. Person who wooed. You study computer science?
I teach it as well.
Oh, fuck. 2 CS teachers in one show at the same time? What are the odds? How would you grade yourself as a CS teacher? Well, like A, B, C++? C
sharp.
C sharp. Okay, nice. Nicely done. Whoa, touche. Now, you teach CS, meaning you're a professor probably, right?
No.
Oh, you teach it in high school?
I teach elementary and middle school.
Shut the fuck up. Computer science for children? They do that now?
Yeah, I teach Python in 7th grade.
Oh shit. Fucking. That's legit. Python is the easiest language for those who are not familiar. But that's still very impressive that kids are learning it at 12, 13. Do any of them ask why?
They actually are loving it.
They're loving it.
Yes.
And they're coming up, they're like programming all sorts of like fun games.
Yes, exactly.
I learned Python when I was 21. That's a little past the 7th grade. It was very easy to learn, but my final that I gave myself is I wanted to create like a simulated blackjack game. Does anybody do that in your class?
No.
Good. That's why I'm fucking smarter than them. I just wanted to make sure I was better than 7th grade. That's all. Just checking.
As long as you can live that.
Thank you. Yes, of course. And UCS teacher back in the back. You also teach 7th graders?
No, high school.
High school. Okay. Level up. What languages do you teach?
Java and C#.
Java, C#. Would you say 7th graders a little too hard to teach them C#?
No.
They're ready?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
But you're not. It's not in the curriculum.
Oh, we don't have a curriculum.
Nice. What's going on in the schools in a nutshell? Oh, we don't have a curriculum, dog. We just go with the flow. I'm teaching computer science to young children. Do you think we have a plan? Well, China, they're teaching C# when you're 3 years old, so. Most teachers do love the act of teaching. They want the kids to learn, most of them. At some point, a lot of teachers get jaded from too many years of bullshit. And I get it. I had 6 years of bullshit. You been through it too?
Oh, yeah.
How many years did you teach?
25 plus. Yeah.
25 plus. Holy shit. Are you still teaching or you done?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, fucking hate it. Still there. Yeah, I wish I was done. That's good. I have a lot of teachers who I remember had that permanent I wish I was done face. What do you teach?
Middle school. See.
Oh, well fucking no wonder. Middle school. No wonder you wish you were done.
Language development.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like 25 years, but they still keep becoming 12 and 13 every year somehow. How does that happen? What? So you teach just a little bit of everything or what?
Yeah, well, it's speaking, reading, listening, and writing.
Speaking, reading, listening, and writing.
What?
Yes. What? I was about to make an ADD joke, but you made it for me. What? Speaking? Listening. I can see how that's very tricky to teach that specific age.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, if you had to give some words of wisdom to aspiring teachers or young teachers, what would you tell them?
Get out while you can.
Get out while you can! Wow! Yeah. That's so true, though.
And I'm a first-year teacher in
This
English
is-
language arts, and she's saying it now.
This is his mom, and you're a first-year teacher,
Yeah.
and she just said, "Get out while you can." That's also what she said to him when he was in the womb. Get out while you can! You got 9 months! How are you liking it?
I like it so far. I mostly teach high school, but I also teach kindergartner through 5th grade as well.
Oh, you lucky fuck. That's a really sweet age spot. Like, I feel like the 5th grade is where they become devils.
They're so adorable when you get to 5th grade, and then someone you're like, please don't lose your humanity when you get to 6th grade.
Yeah.
Oh, but they do.
But they... She said, oh, but they do, for those of you who... That was classic. But that's good, a family of teachers, that's a beautiful thing. And clearly never paid attention to your mom's groans over the years. It still didn't stop you. That's the spirit that we need as teachers. The biggest problem that I see teachers having is connecting with the students, because often students don't want to listen to you. And so that's why good teachers are naturally charismatic. And I can see that with both of you. I can see the charisma. You know, you like to joke, you're honest. You know, a lot of teachers they have this disconnect because they don't have charisma. I think the easiest way to connect with students is through jokes. And it's part of the reason why I left. But I really think that comedians and teachers could work together, you know, where comedians can help train the teachers to be funnier, to connect with students so they learn more, and then the teachers can train the comedians to not be dumb pieces of shit. It's a win-win situation. Teachers, thank you. Okay? Yep. I love the teachers. I do this for the teachers. And honestly, I think there's never too many teachers. And there's never enough good teachers. We need more good teachers. And we need more teachers. We need more money in teaching. And every fucking problem in America could be solved with more and better teachers. Yes. Yes. Especially school shootings. Okay. Ooh. You would have think Colorado would be quicker on that one. How much fucking time do you guys need? Because nobody wants to shoot a good teacher. That's true, exactly. That's why I said it. And everybody's like, that was a bit harsh to the bad teachers. Well, maybe there's an incentive program. That's all I'm saying. If the stakes were a little higher, that's why I quit, because I knew I wasn't good enough to dodge bullets. Is there anything I haven't talked about tonight that you'd like for me to talk about? Anything you guys want?
Degeneracy.
Degeneracy? Like the... No, that's a great... That word's going on my bullet, you know what I mean? That's delay, deny, degeneracy. Degeneracy, the formal definition of degeneracy is just somebody being dumb or what? Like what is the actual definition of degeneracy?
I mean, really, in general, like degeneracy of society, or
The degeneracy of society. So like basically the eventual decomposition of another D word, the decomposition of our society. Our society's on the way to failing and crumbling.
Yeah, like tonight might be your last chance at free speech.
Oh shit. Well, yeah. What if he's like, I work for the Trump administration? He's like, I'm Secretary of Words. Trump found me, put me in as Secretary of Words. He saw that I speak, so he's like, you're qualified. Yeah, I mean, we really don't know, right? You know, Trump coin could be currency tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's going to happen, but I mean, I hope it's not going to happen. But I do think that our society is slowly degenerating, but it doesn't mean we can't enjoy the fall. Well, because I made this reference earlier, and I don't think about this a lot, but like if you read Plato's Republic, basically, Socrates argues that the society only decomposes, and we're at the oligarchy level, and then we decompose into democracy, which is kind of ironic because we thought we were a democracy, but we're not because we're bought by billionaires. But then one day we'll have the democracy, which is what we think we want, and that's actually worse for some reason. And then we eventually decay from there into tyranny. But I think the beautiful thing is we know we're going down either way, but with Trump we skip a step. You know what I mean? So with Trump we can go directly from oligarchy straight to tyranny. It's like, it, just end it now. You know what I mean? Like, don't bring, sorry, there's Gen Z people who are getting too depressed. I have to. The thing is, like, millennials and Gen X, we can take the dark jokes, but Gen Z, like, this is too real. But yeah, degeneration. Wait, that's what you said, right? Degeneration.
No.
Degeneracy. That sounds like generosity. Degeneracy. Yeah, actually somebody needs to look that up and tell me the formal definition. Please, somebody. The state of degenerating. So why would that not be degeneration? So, I mean, or those words are just the same and we have two different words for the same shit and that's why we're fucking degenerating.
It means having lost the physical, mental, or moral qualities considered normal and desirable.
Okay, well there you go. There you go. Can you pull that back up? Is there alternate definitions that also apply to society? Because that sounds like a personal thing. Lacking the physical, mental, let's say spiritual.
Moral.
Moral. Oh, well, I lost that a long time ago. So I have been degenerating quickly. I'm sorry to make you pull it up again. Yeah.
There's a mathematical definition.
Lovely, even better. Yeah, that's not what you meant, was it? That would be... Now I look bad. I should have gone to that first. Yeah. What's the mathematical definition?
Relating to or denoting an example of a particular type of equation, curve, or other entity that is equivalent to a simpler type, often occurring
Oh.
in variable parameters such as zero.
Absolutely. So basically, degeneracy is when you refer to something and you're saying like, oh, it could be simpler. So it's like 4x equals 2y. Like, what are you doing? That's 2x equals y. Come on, you know? Degeneracy. And so, I mean, I believe math is always the fundamental truth. So if we take math and then apply it and then actually look at what that means as humanity, is really that degeneracy means that we can actually be simpler than we really are. Okay? So maybe it's not as much about us falling as a society. It's just maybe we need to simplify. And I know, right? And that's why you can find me on Rednote, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, LinkedIn, all that shit. I mean, ultimately, I think that's always a good lesson. Simpler is always better in most ways. But good. Now, sorry to bother you again. Can you tell me the definition of degeneration, just so if anybody ever asks us, we can make very clear what the difference is?
So it's not that they're different. I just know words like, math. They're just different forms of the same word.
So it is a different form of the same word?
Yeah, it's the same word.
So when you looked it up, it said degeneracy or degeneration equivalent?
So I looked up and I've been giving you the definitions of the word
Yeah.
degenerate.
Yeah. Yes.
Every other definition
Is degeneracy, degeneration, it's the state of degenerating. It's almost like we have 5 different words for the same concept. Don't you think there's a simpler version of that? All right, guys, whatever. Degeneracy,
I
okay.
wanted to talk about the magnet.
You want to talk about the what?
The magnet. I'm so curious.
The magnet? Oh, what is it for?
Exactly.
Oh no, this is a political statement. It's because right now people are MAGA and I'm magnet. So, make America good, nevertheless. Everything's totally fine. Yeah. Wait, what did you say? Every time, yeah. Make America good, nevertheless, every time. Nevertheless. What's that? That's a good political slogan. Yeah. It's better than my other one. Degeneracy is here. No, this is for a recording device. So I have a bomb strapped to my chest. What if that's what it was? Like, it records what I'm saying, but if the set doesn't go well, it just explodes. So it's a 2-in-1. That's why I'm a social justice jihadi. So, okay, degeneracy. That's a great one. And then there was something over here. Somebody have something from
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. Yeah. What? And P. Everybody has to throw in a P Diddy. It's like every time somebody wants to talk about Diddy, like, hasn't that guy's house burned down yet? All right. Okay, let's talk about Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, he did something, right? He sold out. He did a Trump thing. He did what did he do? He did like a Bitcoin event with Trump, like a Trump coin event. Sponsored by. And did he get up there and did he rap?
He's a DJ. It's him along with Nelly. Who else is there? Soulja Boy.
Make America Grizzle. With Soulja Boy? Damn, Soulja Boy, just fallen in our eyes. Our beloved Soulja Boy, we held in highest esteem. God. So who's to blame for Soulja Boy's degeneracy? You! Okay.
Sometimes I get bored, I'll just text random numbers and talk to strangers. Anybody, you can make a friend with anybody in the world. You pick the right numbers, like 426-371-4274. Hey, want something from the store? Usually they're like, who the hell is this? But every now and then one guy's like, oh yeah, could you get me some bread, and some milk? Just keep it at 2 items, bro, all right? One time I was like, hey, you want something from the store? He's like,
I'm already at the store. What do you want?
I was like, oh, no. I panicked. I was like, 1 yellow onion. I don't want to say nothing. He's like,
Wow.
I'm making spaghetti. He's like,
But you hate spaghetti.
I'm like, bro, you don't even know me. He's like,
You always say that.
this time it's for real, man. He's like,
Is this a new number?
you know what, save this number and delete the old one. Never call that number again, bro. I'll be home soon. Mwah, I miss you.
XOXOXOXO.
The CDC did not approve of this show. Not the best joke to open with. But the CDC does list forms of transmission on their website, and one of them is laughter. Yeah, right? They're like, don't you have any fun now? Because you will spread the kill-by. It's hard to remember a very generic name. People get mad. You meet them, forget their name. Dude, you don't remember that I was Dave? I'm so sorry. You're like the 1000th Dave I've met. They're like, what are you supposed to say? Like, I'm sorry that brain space is finite. And if you don't know what that means, it's because brain space is finite. It's hard to remember people's names. Zoom, 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 man. Zoom, zoom. All right, every time a loud motorcycle comes by, let's just guess the size of the penis. Let's just guess. I'm guessing 3.8. Oh, dude! Yes! 314159265.
I've been eating plant-based, which means I eat only plants or animals that eat plants. It's not fair that vegans get to claim that whole term, right? I eat plant-based. Like, dude, if I ate an animal, that animal ate a plant. I am based from plants, okay? I could eat a vegan and still be plant-based. Do you see what I'm saying? I would eat a vegan. They're probably delicious. Like, I'm not gonna hunt a vegan, but if one died, that's good grass-fed meat right there. You kidding me? You had grass-fed before? It's delicious. I'm gonna share it with all my friends. Like, this is good. Is this vegan? Like, yeah, it's vegan. Oh, like Impossible Burger? He was very difficult at times. So. I was a vegetarian myself for 2 years. Then I discovered the vegetable called medical marijuana. I took one hit. I got so high, I completely forgot I was a vegetarian and ate 2 rotisserie chickens all to myself. I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, man.
I'm recovering from a cold. I feel much better now. Whenever I get sick, I always feel like I'm gonna die. I'm terrified of viruses, man. Viruses hate human beings. They hate us because we didn't give them a kingdom in the classification system. Right? Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. There's 6 kingdoms of classification in the system, all right? There's animals. There's plants. There's fungus. You guys know what I'm talking about? I had to pick someone for that. Bacteria gets 2 kingdoms. Oh, the double sweet. Thank you very much. And then the last one is protists, which is algae. Seriously? Algae made the cut? Do you think viruses are a little bit pissed about that? Like, algae? What? We're killing people on a daily, all right? We have the common cold coming out with a new release every year. We had Ebola putting us on the map last year. We're the reason you wear condoms. You're terrified of us. We are viruses. How many more have to die till we get a kingdom? I guess what I'm trying to say is free Palestine. I don't really know. It's crazy to think that we were all the best swimmers out of millions. We were the best. I was the alpha sperm of my dad's load. Can you believe that? Me. In this shirt. And I was wearing this shirt. In the set. I was the alpha sperm. Leading the pack. Come on, guys. I'm the leader. You ever have a day you're at the gym, you can't even do 2 push-ups? You were the best option. Wow. Wow, you were the best. Your PE coach was giving you you're like, hey man, I was the fallopian champion in 1983. What? My brothers and sisters died attempting to do what I did, okay? Suicide mission and I survived, alright? It was a jihad, man. It was a jihad. You know what I mean? Pineapple juice.
Show some love to Sammy, Obeid.
I graduated from college 4 years ago. I went to UC Berkeley.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, boy. All right. Double majored in that bitch. That's right. Got a degree in business administration and another degree in applied mathematics with concentration in probability theory, which is why I do comedy now. Naturally, what's the probability of that? And so sometimes people are like, well, hey Sam, you know, you studied math. Why don't you talk about math in your act? I don't know, because I want people to like me. Math is like the most uncool shit, right? Like, math is so uncool, there's people out there who act like they have nothing to do with math to be cooler. You know, they'll be like, oh, math, I don't get that. Like, numbers, I can't even count, whatever. And that whole attitude, that whole attitude is insulting. It's insulting to half of the world, because if you really think about it, half of the world is good at math, right? Half of the world is technically above the 50th percentile. You don't know what 50th percentile means, you're below it. You didn't get that, we weren't talking about you. It's a problem to me. This is my problem. See, I'm very textbook smart, but that's not helpful in the real world, as it turns out. I realized this, I was getting into a debate with my environmentalist friend, and I tried to bust out some textbook knowledge. My environmentalist friend was complaining, he's like, the polar bears have feelings too. The polar bears are just like people. When the ice caps melt, where are the polar bears gonna go? I was like, come on, man, if bears are just like people, I'm sure the polar bears will be okay, right? Well, no, because I figured they just take land from the grizzly bears, have the black bears do all the work, and have the panda bears build them railroads. Oh no, that's not racist, just a bear joke. There's no bears here. On my travels, I also went to the South. I had family in Texas, and I went to Georgia. I had family in Georgia, which is funny because as far as they trace their ancestry back, all they know is that they're from Georgia. We're just Georgian, as far as we know. And that's like the whole state is like, pretty much. And it's different down there. Like I was talking to this guy at the bar. He very openly told me, he's like, you know, Sammy, I think interracial dating is a sin. What do you think? Which is a scary question for me because I'm a person of mixed race. So how am I supposed to explain to this guy that I'm the devil? What am I supposed to agree with him? Like, yeah, man, total sin. Because whenever I date a girl, I make sure she's quarter Lebanese, quarter Syrian, quarter Palestinian, 1/8 Italian, 1/8 white from the state of Georgia. At which point I'm dating my sister. So to be against interracial dating, I have to be pro-incest. Starting to understand Southern culture. See, I've come to realize after my travels that America is really just like a group of siblings. The East Coast is the firstborn, the most mature, the most responsible, the old soul of the group, right? The South is like the middle child, slightly retarded, slightly racist, right? Always wants to be alone by itself. Come on, Lone Star State, come on. Come on. You give it alcohol, it's loads of fun. Yeehaw, right? Come on. The West Coast, we're like the baby child, right? We get all the attention, everybody loves us. Spend all the money, mom and dad will take care of us. Yeah, that's the West Coast. Yeah. Puerto Rico's like the secret love child. Nobody knew about that, right? And Hawaii, adopted Asian baby. That's right. That's our family. That's our family. Some of you are like, what about Alaska? Yeah, what about Alaska? Let them be the dog, right? Follow us, Husky. Let's do this. I'm not a dog owner myself. I more like just like to watch, you know. I went for a walk recently and a weird thing happened. A dog ran right into my leg, just bolted into my leg, and then ricocheted off it. Just boom! So weird, right? Because dogs are usually so well coordinated. I was weirded out. I looked at the owner. I was like, "What the hell is going on with your dog?" The owner was like, "I'm sorry, my dog is blind." I'm glad you laughed because I did too. I was like, your dog is blind. Oh, so you're like a seeing eye human. Oh, whoa. You're doing a bad job. That's like a seeing eye dog leading his blind guy to other dogs. Getting mad about it. You're a horrible seeing eye human. Probably a drug sniffing human as far as I'm concerned. The dog's better off getting a cane. People often tell me I have the face of a comedian, which is, I don't know if that's a compliment or not. I think it's interesting that people actually comment on other people's faces, like we do that in our culture. That's someone else's face. It's their permanent property. Why would you? Like, people always come up to me like, "Sammy, you look tired, bro. You got those rings under your eyes. Have you not slept in weeks?" I'm like, "It's called being Middle Eastern. You look like this all the time." It's very simple. Middle Easterners just look like sleep-deprived Mexicans. That's all it is. That's the rule of thumb. It's true. Go out. Do a comparison. I think it's interesting. A lot of people here in America don't know the difference between the Middle Eastern cultures. Like, I was filling out an application for a job where you have to put your race on the application, and there was no option for Middle Eastern, so I just didn't fill it out. And I turned to the lady collecting them. She was like, "Why didn't you fill it out?" I was like, "There's no option for my ethnicity." She's like, "No, oh, look right here, Indian." You're one of those people. You can't just pick any brown person and call us Indian. You're not Columbus. 200 years from now, she'll be like, "Oh my God, he's not from India. He's Native Arabian." But it's true, like I said, I'm actually part Palestinian. I don't tell people I'm Palestinian usually because a lot of people here in America don't even know what that means, which makes sense. There's only a few famous Palestinians, right? Just Yasser Arafat and Jesus, but like, they're both gone, you know? Palestine no longer a country, still a culture though, right? Right, which is interesting. I went to a Palestinian restaurant. It's like, you can have a restaurant, but not a country, right? But it made sense when I got in there though. There's a bowl of rocks used to throw to get the server's attention. Finally, the food is brought to you by activists on a flotilla. And then sometimes it gets intercepted by the guy at the kosher deli next door. And they're like, "Oh, that's authentic." People always ask me, like, "How do you write a joke?" They write themselves. Life has written me some of the best jokes I could ever ask for. You know, like the first time I ever got a flat tire on the road, I was in my car, I was panicking. I didn't know what to do. I had a spare tire. I didn't know how to change the spare. And it was unfortunate because I was panicking in my car, and I pulled over right in front of where a homeless man was standing. So I was looking at him for help. He was looking at me for help. We both didn't know what to do. Just confused. Just like, "Spare change?" I'm like, "Change is spare?" I majored in math, that's why I do comedy now. Yeah, I applied mathematics with concentration in probability theory, which is like, what are the chances? 100%, it's already happened. That's how probability works. I'm gonna be honest, I keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, America's bad at math. America's ranked 33rd in math in the world. Japan had to count that for us. It's pretty bad. In the world, we're ranked below the mean, but we're above the median, which means that half of you probably won't understand what that means.
but neither will half the world. So we good, baby. 33 is not so bad. Math is hard, but it's not going away anytime soon. Even if we got rid of math, the world would just fall apart, and there would be aftermath. You're doing math. Either way. Why do people hate math? Probably because we call it problems, right? That's a horrible name that we tell little children, fresh out of recess, having a good time. Hey kids, that was fun. Yeah. Who's ready for problems? Like, no! That's what my parents have. I don't want those problems. That's confusing, even as an adult. Some guy at a bar staring at me, what's your problem, bro? 2 trains are going at the same speed at the same time, trying to figure out when they're getting to the station. That's my problem. What's yours? That's a weird problem, dude. My bad. I don't know how to solve that problem. Put the calculator down, dude. Math isn't a problem. It's like the solution to everything. I think math is a gift from God, okay? And if you don't believe in God, that's totally fine. I mean, you're going to hell. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying that if you don't believe in God and you don't like math, what are you doing? You know, like, what's the point of being an atheist if you're not even smart? You know, you're just taking up space at that point. You're not helping your cause. There is no God. Okay, show me a proof. What's a proof? Get out of here. An atheist who's not good at math is a Scientologist, as far as I'm concerned. That's the only science with no numbers in it. I am running for president in 2036. Yeah. So, if you don't have a candidate for 2036, I'll be there. I'm actually the only person running right now, so I'm already winning technically. Let me tell you, 2036, I'm going to create a line at the grocery store specifically for our elderly. That's right, because I care. I think our elders deserve respect, and they deserve their own line at the grocery store, which is fully equipped to handle check after check after check after check after check, and coupons, all the coupons under the sun, even if they don't belong to this particular store. All those coupons will be readily checked by this person who will take the time with each of these customers. And meanwhile, you'll fly by in your special lane. Just like we have a 12 items or less line, we'll have a 12 years or less left line, okay? Operate efficiently at the grocery store. My dad was born a few hours out of Jerusalem. My mom was born in Utah, so both places where Jesus got resurrected. So my grandma was a Palestinian refugee in 1948. She fled her home. It's a very sad story, but she went to Beirut, met my grandpa there, so I find it romantic because her being a refugee gave him his opening line. He just like, want to come back to my place? She's like, you have a place? Mom, Dad, this guy has a place. Let's go. And now 70 years later, I'm doing my part as an Arab American to promote peace in the Middle East. I'm dating an Israeli woman. And you should be happy for me, okay? She's beautiful. She's out of my league, man. I'm like, why are you settling? Why? It's got me occupied. We share a joint account at Bank of the West Bank. You know what I'm talking about now? It's a metaphor. Israel-Palestine's a very tricky situation. Can't deny that. It's tricky because the Palestinians are mad at the Israelis for taking their land. So then they'll throw rocks, but they're just giving them more land. You know, like, we got to hold on to those rocks. That's how Israel keeps getting bigger and bigger, you know? It's very confusing, you know? It's been 70 years, the Palestinians are still in disbelief. Like, this cannot be real! And the Jews are like, no, this is real. Very confusing. Here's my idea for a solution. For America. Baseball game. Israel versus Palestine. Think about it. This will give America a reason to start caring about Israel-Palestine. Sports are the one thing where we'll show up to the field when we know nothing about the people on the field. We'll be wearing the jerseys. People wear like a Star of David on a cap, Palestinian flag with like fear the beard, you know? It could go either way. Finally, the kosher hot dogs would make sense, you know? And what a great matchup. Both teams have advantages, right? The Palestinians got the pitching arm, right? Israel's good at stealing bases. And they're both just trying to find their way home. Oh, it's time for a change-up, huh? Take me out to the ball game, Israel versus Palestine. Buy me some hummus and falafel. I don't care if this song is awful, so just root for the Middle East. If they can't find peace, it's a shame, 'cause there's one, two-state solution at the old ball game. So I grew up in California. My dad grew up in the Middle East, and my mom grew up in the Middle East of Texas. I'm Arab and Texan. My blood is pure oil, okay? Crude and sweet, baby. Arab and Texan. I put the y'all in yalla. You know what I'm saying? Yalla means hurry in Arabic. If you learn one word, it's yalla. Go up to an Arab and be like, yalla, yalla. He speaks very good Arabic. He's very good. Yalla, he knows how to say hurry. Very good. It's interesting visiting my Arab family in Texas and seeing the juxtaposition of the cultures, right? The Arab, like they're eating hummus, they're smoking hookah, and then they're watching the Dallas Cowboys score a touchdown on a flat screen TV, just chugging Bud Light, like yalla, 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 yeehaw! Cowboys! Where am I? Texas. Is there anything that I didn't talk about tonight?
Wedding planning.
Okay, well, we have it. When's the date? Oh, you know them? Okay. Right, yeah, well, you said we won't or will? She's like, we don't want to come to your fucking January wedding, dude. What's the challenge right now? Oh, she's doing everything. Well. We guys been arguing about this? Has it been a little arguing? No, until now. Until the truth finally came out now. Did you book the venue? Did you make the guest list? We shared the guest list. Okay, he's putting in the work. Yeah, a little something. Yeah, man, team man. He can write his 4 friends' names. Distribution of names on the guest list. How many you, how many him? 60-40. Popular fella, huh? Oh, extrovert, introvert. Okay, that's good. That's why it's like marry you an introvert. It's gonna be cheaper, right? Are we splitting the bill? How are we doing it? Mommy, daddy. Yeah, dude. That's gender equality when you got rich parents.
She made me split the bill on our first date.
No you go, girl. Yeah. I like how 3 people supported that. The rest were like, mistake, buddy. You should have handed the card as you entered the restaurant, you idiot. So you offered to pay, and she was like, no, I'm gonna split this bill. And ever since then, you've just been splitting it down the middle until you got to the wedding, and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have set this trend. Oh, fuck, I probably should have thought about that first date move. Are you gonna have some entertainment during your wedding? Stripper. Because people are just trying to sabotage your love. Get a prostitute. This guy wants to plan your bachelor party right here. May I make a recommendation? Okay, DJ essential, but you need more than a DJ. May I pitch you stand-up comedy? Yeah, I do. Just check my schedule. January 20th, I'm open, all right? I was a math teacher in the inner city of Oakland, California for 6 years. Thank you, one person, for supporting my dreams. I had gang members in my class. When I taught, I had to come up with street-type analogies to make my lesson plans relatable. So for instance, we were studying the different kinds of numbers. I was like, all right, here's how you learn the different kinds of numbers. Imagine you're at a party, all the numbers are there, right? This crazy number comes in, just starts flipping over tables. You're like, what's your problem? He's like, I'm irrational. It's gonna get much worse, okay? Now, your irrational numbers, you're like, chill, man, we're both some real-ass numbers. I mean, we're both part of the same set. My number, put it right there, my number, right? All the squares start rooting for you. Root. You see this girl just floating by. He's like, damn, I want to get her digits. Nah, man, you can't. She's imaginary. When imaginaries and reals mix, things get complex, man. Her last boyfriend was a 0. She never got over him, man. It was impossible. You can't get over a 0. Their relationship was undefined. Now your ex comes in. Your ex comes in with some other unknown. You're like, why? If she 2 times me, I'm getting even, if you know what I mean. Unless she wants a 3-way, which would be odd, shoot. Whatever, I'll find a girl in her prime, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 53. When it comes to age, I got no limit. Hop into my infinity. Let's get some pie. All right.
Is there anything that you would like me to speak about? Interracial couples. Fuck yeah, let's fucking go, boy. He's like, yeah, me and you later. What? You guys interracial? That would be really weird if you're not. Talk about the thing that we're not doing, huh? Because we're keeping it pure over here. Yeah, are you kind of interracial or what? You're interracial. Okay, nice. Can you tell me what the races are? Romanian and Indian. So you're Romanian, she's Indian. That was a joke based on his. I know Tanner was like, should we laugh at that? He clearly looks Indian, but he could be Romanian. Make some noise if you are in an interracial relationship. Alright, good. We're just keeping shit nice and purebred out here in Corona. Wow. I thought you guys were progressive. Okay, make some noise if you're single. Okay, make some noise if you're single and you're down to fuck an interracial person. That was a trick question. I was asking if you're down to fuck a mixed race person, actually. There's no such thing as an interracial person. I'm interracial. I am between races right now. I was previously Romanian, but now I'm Indian. Good. So a lot of horny, progressive people in here. Love it. Anybody else in their interracial couples want to give me their mix? Where is it? Peru and India. So basically Indian and everything. That's how we're fucking taking over, guys. Good. What else? Justin Trudeau. The great leader of this nation. Okay. I know that he's not well liked. Is there anybody who still really likes him? Yeah, come on, yeah, come on. Yeah, no, it's good. We need some pro-establishment people here. What do you like about Trudeau? And this, you're telling somebody who knows very little about Trudeau. There's a long list of things. Anything specific? Like what would you say Trudeau is like the best thing about Trudeau? He's hot, right? He's hot. And I actually saw a picture of him. He was also interracial dating as an Indian guy.
We got some nurses in the house tonight. Nurses and comedians, we have a lot in common. We're both healers. We both didn't have to go to med school, dude. But we have the opposite problem right now. Your rooms are packed, ours are empty. I keep getting calls from my nurse friends like, oh my God, it's just so full in here. I'm like, there's nobody here. We were turning people away. I'm like, you're bragging now. Please stop that. Wouldn't it be cool if just for 1 week, comedians and the nurses traded places? You could come out, chill in our empty rooms, decompress, order some fries, and then we can go to your rooms and work our magic, you know? Because yes, there's lots of treatments, there's lots of medicines out there, but you know what they say about laughter? Hey, #1, baby, #1. You asking patients like, do you want remdesivir? Would you like a ventilator? Or would you like the best medicine? Like, what's the best medicine? I bust out like, what's up with bananas, guys? Bananas! I don't get the appeal, come on. Bed 6 knows what I'm talking about. Who else here can eat solid food, am I right? We need to work, we need to make an agreement. I love you. I love you, and I love what you do. Life is crazy. Life always throws you all sorts of hooks, right? Life is unpredictable. You know what's crazy? The nurse who gave me my vaccine was the girl I lost my virginity to in high school. Yes. So she both took and gave me my V card. Isn't that crazy? What was that, was your? Yes, exactly. We both poked each other. We both poked each other. Wasn't the first time we poked, am I right? Thank you, we recorded that, good job.
When I started comedy, I was pretty poor, man. I ate peanut butter out of a jar every day. I would have a scoop of peanut butter for breakfast. For lunch, I would have 2 scoops, and then for dinner, I would get chips at a local taqueria for free, and then I would dip them in the peanut butter. The taqueria hated me. I never ordered anything. I just got chips. And now, you know that I've moved up. I'm doing well. because I do the exact same thing, but with almond butter. I moved up the nut hierarchy. Everybody knows there's a hierarchy of nuts. Peanuts are at the bottom. You know peanuts are at the bottom. They're not even a nut, bruh. They're a legume. That's a knockoff nut right there. That's a bean posing as a nut. It's a sneaky bean. That's why Mr. Peanut wears a top hat and a monocle. He's in disguise. And they're deadly. You know, peanuts can kill 1% of the population. 1%, not the 1%, unfortunately. But a 1%. I feel bad for the peanut allergy people, man. You get nervous in every Thai restaurant you go into. You can't even have a PB&J. You can only have a J. And then people make fun of them, too. It's always like the older generation who doesn't get it. Like, what's up with these peanut allergy? Back in my day, we didn't have that. Like, yeah, you did. They just died. That's what happened. So you got peanuts at the bottom, and then you move up the nut hierarchy. The first nut is the cheapest. You know, it's hazelnut. If you eat Nutella, you think you're fancy. You're still at the bottom of the nuts. After hazelnut, you have pistachios. Pistachios, which are the nut of every Middle Eastern dad. If your dad doesn't eat pistachios, he eats Middle Eastern. Pistachios, you eat them, it goes straight to your chest hair. It doesn't matter you will grow chest hair with pistachios. So after pistachios, you have walnuts. Now you're in the middle. Walnuts are like the wall between the poor nuts and the expensive nuts. Walnuts are the wall of the nuts. Or just a good term to describe somebody who loves walls. You're a walnut. Which is 70 million Americans. But so you have the walnuts. And above that, now you're at the first rich nut. You got the cashews. Cash, bro. Cashews. Now you're rolling in it. You got cashew butter, you're like, I don't even need to eat them one by one. I just smash them. Once you get above cashews, almonds, right? And that's where I'm at right now. Almond butter, bro. I take that seriously. I heard a woman at the store call them almonds. I was so angry. I'm like, it's not named after a guy named Al, okay? It's almond for all of us. If you call almonds almond, you can leave right now. Almonds? Who calls it that?
They shook the hell out of the L.
I prefer that to almonds, believe me. But I don't know what to do with that. So you got your almonds here, right? You got your almonds. Listen, let's just make amends. You got your almonds right here. And then above the almonds, you have pine nuts. Pine nuts, you know, are expensive because you can eat 1 million of them and you still don't even feel a thing. You ever bought pine nuts before? You buy a little pack for $10. Now, at the top, who knows what you got there? Macadamia, return of the Mac. Macadamias, the OG Mac Daddy of nuts. This is how you know, they're not even a nut, they're a seed. That's at the bottom of the nuts, you have beans. At the top, you got seed. Like, I'm not even a nut, I'm a seed, bro. They just call me a nut for fun. You know why macadamia nuts are so expensive? Because macadamia trees take 10 years to develop. So you're like, I'm gonna start a macadamia farm. All right, let's do it. 10 years, let's wait. You know someone who has a jar of macadamia nut butter in their house? Befriend that person. They are loaded. That's my goal, is the Mac butter, okay? I know you're thinking, why did he just explain to us financial hierarchy nuts? There is a point. What I'm trying to say, in a nutshell, is that there are A-list nuts, there are B-list nuts, there are C nuts, and there are D's nuts. She called it. She got it. You got to it. Points scored.
I posted a bit that said Free Palestine. That was the punchline of the joke. Free Palestine. Like, not like selling it for free, but like free it. Made that very clear in the bit. And this guy DMs me, and he's like, wow, you stand for the genocide of Israel, you hate all Jews, da-da-da. I'm like, dude, well, how did you get all that from Free Palestine? He's like, I followed you because of your math stuff. I'm like, what? I'm like, for real? I'm like, where's the logical reasoning then? He's like, I follow you because you like statistics and I like statistics. I'm like, then stop extrapolating. Thank you. That joke follows a normal distribution of a very high confidence interval. I got trolled on by this account whose profile picture was a Pokemon. So you know he's legit. And Pikachu said, Sammy, how come you so freely make jokes about Israel, but you don't have the balls to make a joke about Gaza? I was like, what the f***? It's ignorant and tasteless as a comment that was. It got to me because it made me realize, like, my whole life I've prided myself in being a comedian who can joke about literally anything, but I do have a line. Like, I thought I was a clown, but turns out I'm a human. And yeah, really sucks. I don't know how you guys do it. Having feelings and getting offended at stuff, I hate it. I had to sit down and do deep breathing when that got commented. I was like, oh. I'm very sensitive to the issue of Gaza, and even before, like, what's been happening in the last 7 months, I've been very sensitive to it my whole life. I needed to ask myself why. I wanted to know, why am I so sensitive to the issue of Gaza? So I went inward. I dug deep. I dug a tunnel. No, I asked myself, why am I so sensitive to the issue of Gaza? And I realized it's because my grandma, my teta, she left Palestine in 1948. She lived through the Nakba. If you're not familiar, the Nakba is when nearly 1 million Palestinians had to leave their homes in a matter of a few days. A lot of them had to leave taking whatever they could on their backs, and they had to decide where they were going to go, potentially for the rest of their lives. The way my teta tells the story, she said they were eating breakfast, and someone knocked on the door and told them they had to leave or they were going to be killed. And they just left breakfast there on the table. And so I asked, what were you guys eating? And she was like, that's not the point of the story. That's what you took away from it? I was like, no, I just was curious. But we'll never know. We'll never know. My teta and her family, they came from a region called Jaffa. And coming from Jaffa, you had two logical options. When you were fleeing, you could either go south to Gaza or you could go north to Lebanon. And in a moment of panic, fear, and stress, my teta and her family, they chose north to Lebanon. Because I guess they wanted to party. They got the best DJs there, but I don't know if that was a factor back in 48. I don't know who was spinning back then, but they chose Lebanon when they could have gone south to Gaza. So I've always seen it like in an alternate reality that my family's in Gaza. So I've always felt a very close connection with the culture and the history. I think people just don't know the historical significance of Gaza. Like, do you know that Gaza's in the Bible? Yeah, I'm not even religious. I read that on Wikipedia. Yeah, the good book. Wikipedia 316. Please donate money now. Gaza's in the Bible multiple times. Have you heard of the 3 wise men? The wise guys? Or if they were Gen Z, they'd be called the wise boys. Yo, we're the wise boys, no cap. Straight busting all the way to Baby J. Say less, King. When Jesus was born, the wise men decided they were going to come and bless baby Jesus with gifts. What were those gifts that they brought? Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. I gave a little Cardi B, a little frankincense and myrrh, right? The gold was just kind of like a flex, you know what I mean? It's like, we got wealth, you know. And then the frankincense and myrrh, those were the kickers. Those are the ones we all remember. Frankincense and myrrh is basically incense. They chose to give a baby incense. They gave baby Jesus incense, which explains why he grew up to be such a hippie. That's what'd you think was gonna happen? Okay, you give a baby patchouli oil, the beard is gonna grow, okay? Jesus, peace be upon him, he was quite a hippie. I mean, let's face it. Because they gave him incense, and not just any incense. I mean, frankincense and myrrh, that's like Pilates studio level incense. That's what put Jesus on that vibe, you know what I mean? Jesus got one whiff of the frankincense and myrrh, he's like, I'm gonna go into carpentry and do miracles on the side. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I got my mind made up, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'll live with my mom, but I'll be an influencer, I'll have 12 followers, you know? The Father, the Son, and the Riz. It was all because of frankincense and myrrh. That was the intention. The wise men knew that that's what was going to happen, and they knew that because they were wise, man. Okay? They even had a conversation beforehand. They're like, what are we going to get this baby? We got to get this baby something to bless. I'm like, bro, frankincense and myrrh, dude. That's what you get a baby when you want to bless, bro. Bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up. Let's get this incense. It'll be lit, you know? He's like, where are we going to get it? Bro, I know a guy. He's like, where's your guy? He's in Gaza, bro. Yeah. Because back in the day, Gaza is where you would get incense. Gaza was the end of the incense trade route. Specifically, incense would flow up from Ethiopia, Saudi Arabia, and it would end in Gaza. So back in the day, if you were in the Levant and you want to get the best incense, you'd have to go down to the Gaza markets, be ready to bargain a little bit, okay? But you'd be ready for yoga class in no time. And that's what they did. They went and they copped the incense, brought it to Baby J, put him on it, and the rest is history, you know? Because I heard that Jesus went on to do some things, you know? Okay, now obviously if you're religious, this story is huge, man. But even if you're not religious, you've heard the story of frankincense and myrrh, right? It's made it into your psyche. So that's how impactful that moment was in all of our history. It shaped humanity to the end of time. Again, even if you're not religious, you know who Jesus was, right? Probably, right? You use the calendar, right? Do you use the calendar? Okay, see, there you go, right? If you use Google Calendar, the story's about you. Jesus became exactly who he was because of that blessing. That was the point of that blessing. And that blessing was frankincense and myrrh that came from Gaza, okay? Because Gaza was the capital of incense. And that's why I don't make jokes about Gaza. Because it's insensitive. No refunds. No refunds. Full disclaimer, that story may or may not have been true. But listen, it doesn't matter. But they had great incense in Gaza.